Alright, Bonehawks, this video is all about Shujinko, and today we're going into the last batch of characters, which is the ones that are just kind of underneath me here. Yeah, just going through, letting you know what changes he had. If you didn't catch the first two videos, they'll be linked throughout the video here. Yeah, you don't need to watch this in any specific order, or just kind of grouping them just to make it a little bit more digestible as far as length goes. So, that being said, let's get into it with Kenshi.
Accept your death.
Alright, so Kenshi. There's not a whole lot that changed with Kenshi. One of the first things I noticed, though, was Shujinko's wake-up attack seems to be quite a bit better, and I haven't really gone through to test all of the wake-up attacks, because every down-forward attack is supposed to be Shujinko's one, so I kind of was testing it against the AI here, and, like, that seems to work as intended. That looks like pretty good. We're trying to kind of punish after wake up there, so we may have something there with Shujinko that I may not have noticed before. So, but yeah, he tends to kind of go out a little bit more during this move than he did before, which is kind of nice. And then we still do steal Sento as well, although I don't think the Sento steal is that great because it goes away on hit. So yeah, whether you hit Sento, the Shujinko Sento, or the actual character, it's kind of not useful. But they didn't change that. That still goes, still is there. So if you want to use Sento against Kenshi, I mean, I think Janet Cage is a better version of doing that. But you do have the option as well. The main thing that changed here is that we get the actual launcher. We get a better combo now with Kenshi, because before we could only just use this one as like a combo ender. So now they actually gave him a launcher in this one that we can use to yeah, get some combos going. So we also got a no down forward down with this charging blast there. So that's pretty cool, and you can charge as much as you want. It doesn't cancel like some of the other ones that he steals, and hit advantage definitely varies depending on what you're doing there, but that is quite useful. So we'll take what we can get, especially against Kenshi, because we kind of, especially as Quan, we're kind of slow, so we need all the stuff that we can get. Also, I'm not sure if this seems new to me, but you can actually hold Shujinko now. He just keeps running. I don't remember that being a thing. But I used to use different cameos in this matchup, so I might be wrong. But yeah, I really don't remember that being a thing. So Baraka, actually, we got some really nice changes, because this was one of Shujinko's worst matchups, because we just kind of stole this, and we stole this, which is a safe unblock overhead, so like that was nice, but didn't really give much. But now that move actually adds a bleed effect to our combos for a little bit of extra damage. See their health bar ticking down there. So yeah, just kind of give us a little bit more damage against Baraka than we would have had before, as well as we also have a new steal, which again is a combo launcher, which is a Baraka Barrage. So we can actually get some damage against Baraka to kind of compete with him a little bit, because yeah, those two moves before just weren't enough. But those two buffs are, I believe, are quite perfect for what we kind of need in this matchup. Oh, that whiffed. But there's not really too much to go over on that front. That's noodle combo launcher, steal some damage over time, and I don't think this was really changed too much. Frame data seems pretty much the same from what it was before, so yeah, we can compete a little bit better against this insane damage machine. Alright, so against Geras, we didn't really get too much, but we really didn't need much in this matchup. Shujinko stealing the time stop is actually the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life, and leads for so many cool combos for the entire cast. Somebody was saying that you can get like full Shujinko combos with, I think, Ermac against Geras, like 500, 600 damage. So yeah, they gave him a new move in this one here, which is +3 on block. I had to kind of test around a little bit to be like, why would I use this? But yeah, you use it, +3 on block with a little bit of pushback. So it's also a good wake-up attack. I think I have Geras set to try and back us here. No, I don't. I just took him off. But yeah, it actually works out pretty good as a wake-up attack. Can get stuffed in some situations, but it was pretty consistent for the most part. So having a +3 on block wake-up is pretty sick. And Shujinko also moves a little bit more forward. I assume this was, again, just to try and fix his wake-up game a little bit, because I noticed that that's kind of there with a lot of steals. So yeah, but just little changes. This was a matchup that he really didn't need anything in. Getting a time stop in and of itself is actual like top tier stuff. So yeah, that's Garrus. Moving on. And Omniman, there was very, very little changes. We had a little bit more recovery on the Mega Clap, just a little bit more. And then they just changed the inputs of his steals from that via steel upwards instead of steel forwards. So you're still sticking with the up and down kind of inputs. You're not adding other weird inputs, which I actually really like. So yeah. As far as I can tell, the only actual buff was that this Mega Clap covers a little bit quicker. But other than that, it's the same. There's not much to really go over here. The back half here seems to be more adjustments than any. Peacemaker, another one where I didn't really expect much. We already get a really good steal and Sonic Boom, and then we also get the Torpedo, which is sick, and the upward steal. But there's just a little bit less recovery on the single shot there. That's really it. I don't know, again, if that was like a wake-up thing that they're doing. I don't really see that move being a great wake-up. But this move has, seeing as how it's the newest one to come out, I mean, it makes the most sense that they have the up-down inputs, whereas Omniman had the down-forward and back ones as well. So this seems like the most complete steal that Shujinko has. And I didn't really think when he came out with the DLCs and he started stealing multiple moves that they would do this for the entire cast, but I guess they did. So there we go. Right, so another quality of life change here in Ashra is this move, the Light Ascension, recovers faster. So similar to like Liu Kang and Rain, that kind of a thing, it was kind of awkward to combo off of this, but they've actually adjusted it. So now it's a little bit easier, and the damage that we get from this is pretty nice too. So it's just more consistent, and you need that against Ashra, especially Quan Chi, that's for sure. And then another nice thing about this matchup that I actually never really thought would be a balance is got this move here, which goes almost full screen, but you can also do down and steal this move, which is pretty nice. And with Quan, throw up a portal, can kind of hide Shujinko a little bit about what he's gonna be doing, which is kind of tricky. Not really sure that's the intended purpose of that, but well, you're getting zoning out or whatnot, and then a portal, tricky in behind, you know. So what I'm here for at this matchup is Ashra's like super top tier now. I think with the Raiden nerf, we're gonna be seeing her and Kenji probably a lot more if you haven't already for online travels. Nitara was another one that was kind of an awkward matchup because we got this weird kind of Leap of Faith move, and we weren't really sure how to use it, maybe like as an anti-air, I guess. But now they've given it both an anti-air and a grounded hitbox, so it is now a combo launcher, which is kind of something we lacked in the matchup before. So that's a nice change. They also changed the properties of it, where you can hold down, and it just goes full screen, so it's like a full screen in the air, which is really good because Nitara is usually in the air anyways. So yeah, and then Quan Chi can try and get a standing 4 or something off of that. I haven't really figured out the combo pass with Quan yet. They're a little awkward, but I'll find something out and I'll let you all know. So that was kind of nice. And then this is one's pretty crazy. Is we actually get the blood sacrifice, which steals meter or steals health. Sorry, I think it steals a total of 80 damage from your opponent, which can act as a damage boost if you're doing, you know, a combo or whatnot. It does take, you know, 5 of your initial health, but you get it back right away. So a bit of a damage boost to our combos, which is nice. And it's just being in the vicinity of her. I feel like I still haven't figured out everything that this move does, because I know it does affect some moves with Nitara when she uses it. I feel like there might be more to this, but as of this time, it just seems that it's just kind of like the essence sucking, you know? From vicinity or whatnot. All hope is lost. And then lastly, the spit recovers a little bit faster than it would before. And I think no, I'm gonna say this is one of the ones where they didn't really change him from before a little bit more. Well, it kind of seems like he does. So just maybe beef up the wake up kind of a thing. I don't know. I'm still gonna be experimenting with those. So that's Nitara in a nutshell. Another matchup where I didn't necessarily think that we needed changes, but we got them, is against Havik. And nothing too crazy, mind you. Shujinko goes a little bit more forward when he does that move, which is, from a zoning perspective, it's really nice to have. Unfortunately, being slow with Quan Chi, we can't really take advantage of a lot of the slow mids that Havoc has. So we kind of have the same problem, which is makes him kind of a weird matchup. But we did steal a new move in a new launcher, which is the Neoplasm, just the regular one. Let's see if I can show you a bit of a combo here with that. There we go. Not optimal or anything, just... But it does scale really nicely, though. 321 is good for Quan. No meter or anything, just full cameo bar for the launcher. I dropped the ender, but you get the idea. Yeah, because we already have the torso spin in this matchup, which is +4 on block when Shujinko does it. And with the pushback is super duper nice. So just a nice quality of life changes, just a nice little combo launcher. I believe it's safe on block. -12 with some pushbacks. Probably not against Havoc. He'll be able to turn the tables anyway. Get the turntables. And finally, in the mirror match, only one thing changed. Steals the Sky Drop. And it's still unsafe at -21. But I mean, full screen doesn't really matter. Being able to combo off the Bone Dome. Again, this is one that I really don't think we needed any sort of buffs or anything in. So I was even kind of surprised that they gave us the Sky Drop. So I don't know if it's supposed to be kind of be working as a wake up or not. Like, that's 72 for that. It's crazy. This is definitely one of Shujinko's better matchups for sure. It's all the DLC, you know. They're probably the newest ones they come out with, so it would make sense that they'd be the better ones. But yeah, the only change on this match is just that he gets the Falling Death now. And that's it. We've went through Shujinko changes with every character. If there's things that you are still not sure of, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do my best. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, because it really helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't, because I make new videos almost every single day. Hashtag Bonox, all that stuff, and we'll see all you Bonox in the next video.
Accept your death.